Taurus, welcome back. We're here to do your February 2019 love reading. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's up for you. Hope you've been having a good January so far. This is for February for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love. Let's see. What do you have going on? Taurus. Whoops. Let's see if that comes out again. The Knight of Swords. Maybe you have a air sign, Taurus, that you are thinking about, your person. This reading is for whoever you're thinking about. Could be heavy romance. It could be just a crush. It could be an actual partnership, relationship. This is where you are. This is where your partner is right now. This is how you see your partner, how you feel about your partner, how they see you, how they feel about you. This is the energy between you, obstacle, potential advice, and potential outcome. And we'll pull a clarifier over here for an additional message. We'll also clarify as needed. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Cups. So, Taurus, you might be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but, you know, other than the sign, there might be a definite emotional energy for you this month. We'll see, you know, how this all shakes out. So, the place where you are right now, Taurus, is in the star reverse. So, basically, you might have some distress, you know, when it comes to this relationship this month, some challenges. You might be feeling like you're having a tough time getting over somebody. I'm getting more of the sense of that from this particular energy, that you may have been dealt kind of a bad hand by somebody and it's lingering into February. I don't really feel like this is energy that's present for you, like there's this negative relationship that you're in. I feel like it's more something that you're coming out of. It just may be that it's catching you into your February time frame, Taurus. So let's see what else is here. How you see your person is the Tower. So you see your person as, for some of you, your person is volatile, unpredictable. Somebody who recently made a big change, perhaps did yank the rug out from under you, somebody who affected your life in a very big way. Could be, again, I mean, like the major thing that I'm seeing in this particular image for me is the kind of the dark shrouded clouds associating the Tower. So, you know, definitely there's like something on fire, but greater emphasis on the clouds. So I think that whatever happened in this relationship could be either clouding your judgment, could be still having a cloud hanging over your head in terms of some just kind of looming negative energy. You see them as contributing that to your life right now. Or they might be, you know what, they might be, you see them in that energy. So they might actually be a bit depressed. Your person might be down. Your person might be, again, volatile or having a big change in their life. But I just feel like this is a mirroring. This one is a mirroring energy. So you may be seeing them as the Tower. But, you know, truthfully, if we're dealing with somebody that's going through the Tower and they're in our lives at all, connected to us, they're affecting us in this way as well. It's very hard to separate from that. How you do feel about your person is the Four of Swords in the reverse. So you, many or some of you, Taurus out there, could be feeling like you may have been thinking about this a lot, but you're kind of ready to come out of thinking about this. You're kind of done ruminating over this. You kind of either want to take action or just move forward out of this. This is kind of the, you know, like take a break, think about, reconstitute, refresh. And for some of you, the way you feel about this person is, you know what, I've done like plenty of that, maybe through the holiday or the new year or through the years or months, if this has been going on a long time, which I don't know, but I have a feeling this is not a new thing for some of you watching. So I think that you're ready to kind of move into action. The way your person is right now is actually a bit on the opposite side of the fence. They're actually not making an offer. They're not coming forward. They're not bringing something new to the equation. And in some respects, maybe they're not in a prosperous mode in their own life, not creating. But when it comes to you also, for those that this resonates with, they are not extending an offer right now, at least not a new offer. So they're a bit in a stalemate. How they see you, they do see that you're upset. They do see that, if you're seeing them as the Tower, they do see you as the Ace of Cups in reverse. So they do know that this is upsetting to you. It's not lost on them. They kind of do have awareness of it. Do they know that some of it's to do with them? I don't know. The way they feel about you is Page of Swords. They even may not make an offer soon, but they are thinking about you. They are thinking about you. They may be thinking about talking to you. They may more than likely, rather than come out and talk to you, talk to others about you. But I would say from this, that you are on their mind, and they might be checking up on you. They might be checking up on you with other people, with social media, see what you're up to. They may be talking about you to others. See, obviously, it's more sometimes just a rough energy, immature energy. But I do think that, they may be thinking of you right now, Taurus. They may not really know how to express themselves about it. The energy between the two of you is the Five of Cups, right? So there is, this is a relationship falling short of your expectations, Taurus. So it has caused some disappointment for you, which is why I think there's the Tower here, Ace of Cups in reverse, the Star in reverse. I do think this, whoever's on your mind as you're looking at this reading, I do think it's reasonable to say that they've been disappointing to you. All might not be lost, but for them, there's a fair amount of disappointment here between you. The obstacle is the Three of Cups in reverse. So if one of you has tried to extend the offer to speak or come back together recently or extend yourself, a reconciliation is not necessarily happening right now, which could be an obstacle to figuring this relationship out. I'm not really seeing that this was a third party. There's a chance for some of you that somebody did go to somebody else and therefore put the energy away from this particular union. I'm really seeing this more as a lack of seeing on the same page to give this another chance. It's just not that this time frame, February, 2019, it just doesn't seem to be that there's a good communication, that there's a connection here. The advice is 10 of Wands. I would say that this is definitely a burden. For those of you this is resonating with, this relationship it's reached the pinnacle of burden. And you need to see your way out through and clear from this, Taurus. So the advice would be what can you let go? Literally, what can you let go about this? What is the expectation that you're placing on this? What is the heaviness related to this particular relationship? There's something that needs to let go. The potential outcome is the Five of Wands in the reverse. There's a letting go of the conflict. So this is a really good outcome. It's just despite the burden, despite the disappointment, there is a potential for letting go of this conflict. That could be that you're going to separate for now with this person because you know that that's right for you. And you're going to manage your emotions and do what's right for you, which I kind of see you doing, Taurus, because look at this. When you do that, you manage your own emotions. You've got the Chariot, strength, and you've got Six of Wands. You've got victory, and strength. I mean, wow, that's really positive. So, just to clarify one thing, though, I just want to learn why this has become such a disappointment. What is this energy of disappointment between the two of you? There's total strength and mastering your environment again coming, Taurus. Put down the burden. Expect less from this person is just what I want to say, because that's the reality, and you will see your way to tremendous victory here. Just get with the reality, and Taurus, you can be good with that. You can be good with the reality. So whatever side of you is the Taurus, steal up a little bit here in the new year with February. Just really kind of recognize if it's not serving you, It's time to let it go. It's definitely time to let it go. So, so you have like a Knight of Swords in the reverse. So somebody that wasn't communicating, was disconnecting, and the Emperor in the reverse. So that's the reason for, and the Emperor is, I'm sorry, in the upright. So it could be somebody who kind of wanted it their way or the highway kind of thing. Somebody kind of dogmatic and controlling, and yet would not come forward and communicate. So they kind of like, you know what, I'm just kind of like going off on my own here, and maybe didn't include you. Taurus is a very connective and emotional and sensuous sign. And if you were dealing with someone that was an air sign, they might not have related to you on that level. They might have just been all about themselves, a bit more self-focused. And, you know, kind of is what it is in that regard, I think. I hate to say it. I think that you can definitely come out victorious here, Taurus. So what other messages? This is a big deck here. What other messages could be here for Taurus for February 2019? It's a really good reading because I think that this is like a turning point for you. I mean, the other person's idiotic moves when it comes to you, I just can't think of anything else. I feel that right now is actually helping you feel like you've hit a bit of bottom with them. We do know that we don't always make change unless we hit bottom, and you're really frustrated. So let it go. You need to drop it. You need to let it go. You need to be real and hang out with the people that get you, that see you. Immerse yourself in maybe your own exploration of you, whether that's a little bit of meditation, a bit more nature, a bit more exercise, healthy living, things where you can see yourself. But there's a reality check that needs to happen here. And I think you know that. I think that this is like this. I think for those that this resonates with, you're going to be like, yeah, I know all this. It's just really hard to do. So I wish you luck in doing it, being real, but there's so much victory coming your way. There is so much victory coming your way when you can do that. So I wish you a lot of luck, Taurus, and I'll see you next month. Thanks.